What's up everyone, Max here, Muscle World. Welcome to day 26. Now I just want to get something out there, and I just want to say to you that you may have noticed the last few videos not really been, like there's not really much to them. And the reason why, it's, hiya Dotty, you want to come and say hello to the camera? Come on, up we go, up we go, come on. Good girl, hello, hello baby, okay? You want to have a seat by there? Have a seat by there. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, so, yeah, the reason being is not because I'm being lazy or anything like that. It's just purely like there's a few things going on that are outside my control. Like, we've got a lot of building works ongoing, literally, well, about 3 meters over there. And these guys are working 6 days a week, and they're making quite a lot of noise, isn't they, Doc? Making a lot of noise. And so it's ruining my audio. So a lot of my shots I just can't use because you can't hear what I'm saying. You can hear what they're saying over what I'm saying. The mic's picking them up. And also, oh, hello. Hello. Say hello to the camera. Good girl. Good girl. And also, they're playing music and stuff like that, so I'm getting copyright claims. I'm getting copyright claims, which is not ideal. Not an ideal scenario really for what I'm trying to do. So what I can say is you're going to be hearing from me every day. I mean, I'm not stopping working. I'm still working. I'm still walking every morning. I'm still looking after my diet, and I'm still training 1 to 2 hours in the evening. So you know, you'll be seeing kind of training montages, and I'll be filming a bit more when I can, because I'm just having to pick moments like this where there's, you know, a bit of quiet, and I'm able to record without any kind of disturbances going on, because it's just starting to get a bit annoying. Wasn't it, Doc? A little bit annoying. Oh, it's a big yawn. So, to that end, what can you expect? Well, today I did my scan as well, so it's kind of a little bit of a maintenance scan. Not quite where I wanted to be, really, being honest with you. I could have done a little bit better. I've lost a bit of body fat. I've got my phone here to give you the exact amount that I've lost. Were you happy with what I lost? I lost some fat, didn't I? I lost fat, but it wasn't much. All right, so I lost weight, and I'll give you all the stats now. Just can't make up my mind. Where do you want to go? Do you want to face that way, or do you want to face that way? See, now isn't she really pretty? She's the prettiest cat ever. Right, here we go. So we've got body fat. So last time, and I don't know if I believe this. I'm sure it's less. I've lost 0.2% body fat. I was hoping for a little bit more. My BMI is now coming down to 29.6, so I'm still obese. Now it's saying also as well that my metabolic age stayed at 21, which was great, another thing I want to look at. And it's saying my muscle mass has, muscle mass, where are we to? Muscle mass is showing, I've lost a little bit of muscle mass apparently. Apparently I've lost overall 1 kilo muscle mass. Now, I put that down to, remember what I talked about early last time? And it was kind of like muscles were just swelling up as a result of, you know, really sort of aggressively hitting the weight straight into it. As opposed to, I don't believe I put on that much muscle in that short amount of time. So we'll see how it happens. But the fact of the matter is that's still an increase. So, you know, it's still, I mean, like I said, I think things may have popped up a little bit. They've come down to a more kind of appropriate level. So they were showing 77.6 kilograms at the start of this program. And now 20 days later, showing at 78.7, so it's 1.1 kilograms. So, you know, you've got to look at the trend over time. Now with these scans, I mean, there's so many anomalies. You could have a little bit more caffeine in your coffee, and it's gonna affect the test, it's gonna affect the results. So the more data you get, the more you'll be able to see, the more I can see whether it's actually on the right track. So as I can see, I've increased the metrics I'm looking for, which was metabolic age, muscle mass, and body fat. So they've all going the right way for me. I'm not quite near that 13% body fat, but like I'm doing these tests quite early in the morning. Well, if it seems like the earlier I do these tests, the more body fat I get. I don't know if I'm just coming up with little excuses. Am I coming up with excuses, Dotty? I don't know. But I think, because I eat a lot of eggs for breakfast, I think the scan might be thinking that's body fat. So by the time then, you know, later I've noticed that, you know, throughout most of my readings that I've taken, the readings I've had later on in the day, I've had better readings. So, yeah. So I think we've got to take these readings with a pinch of salt, really, as to be, you know, if it's exactly what it's saying. But anyway, so we did a bit of work today. Did the scan as well. A few bits and bobs, and tell you what though, I spent a lot of time sitting down in these videos as well. It's kind of catching up with me. So that is reducing my steps somewhat. Leg day today, and oh, I'm tired. I am tired. Terrible night's sleep last night. I've not been getting the amount of rest that I've been hoping to get. Now, rest is very important, and the reason why is because if you don't get enough sleep, your body doesn't produce the right hormones, it can produce the wrong hormones, such as cortisol, which literally just kills your testosterone. And it literally just knackers you out and helps you put on body fat, generally. So, that's why you want to get a lot of sleep. Now, ideally, 7 to 9 hours sleep, ideal for kind of bodybuilding purposes. But, I mean, you know, it's 2021, who's got time for that? You know, there's stuff going on. You know, like you, this one here, she didn't come back in last night, did you? What time did you get back in? You didn't get back in till this morning, you little hussy. See, so when you've got cats to look after, you've got to be real careful. You know, because, you know, it would be nice if we were in this kind of ideal world where we just train. You know, we've got to work, we've got bills to pay, and you know, I've got to work. Alright, fantastic. So I'll be looking forward to sharing my leg workout with you later on today. High rep squats, my favourite. And when I'm doing high rep squats, I really need to make sure I'm warming up properly, because it puts an awful lot of blood, your blood pressure just really shoots up. But I prefer high reps. I don't know why, I just prefer them. Right up my alley. Such a pretty little kitty, in you. Okay, right, you're going to jump off so that I can get on with things. Let's see if I can just shimmy over without disturbing the cat. Oh my god, no, she's gone. After all that, she's gone. So we're on these squats today. Done my warm up. Plan is 2 sets of 10, 122.5 kilos, couple of sets of 10, see how I feel with this, and then we'll do some high rep squats afterwards. Whoa, put the weight down and go higher. 125 kilos, so I've got 125 on there now. I think that's more of an appropriate weight. Aim for a set of 10, good reps, the plan anyway. Now I'm not going to do so much on hamstrings today, or glutes, because I did have our glutes earlier in work. Just isolation stuff mainly, a few squats, body weight with resistance bands. Okay. So I'm going to try and do 30 reps, 100 and... my maths is terrible. 102.5 kilograms. dinner here with minced beef, a little bit of veg, some lettuce. What I will do then into my carbohydrate, I'll probably have a little slice of bread or something like that, just to dip it into any kind of fat and grease that's left over from the mince. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then it is going to be time for bed then. So I'll see you all in the morning. Have a nice evening.